Hello and welcome to today's episode of Mystic Musings. I am your host, Cindy Van Arnhem, possibilitarian, master quantum numerologist, and passionate about supporting healers, coaches, and spiritual teachers in creating financial success and a life full of adventure without the hustle and the grind. So every morning, Joy and Jonah come live and they share a message for the day of around universal laws, around the numerology, so that we can understand what we might experience that day. And it has always been in the reflection for me that I have learned the most. And so today, many of you know, it's my birthday today, and I am coming into a 9 energy year, which is the number for reflection. And I'm really feeling this pull to experience what my last 9 years have been like. As I come into this 9 energy year, I am honored by the journey that I've been on. I think about where I was 8 years ago, and I don't recognize myself. And many of you have said that to me along the pathway of like, wow, how much you've changed. Because I'm constantly striving for what's next. I'm constantly striving for the evolution. And it's been a passion of mine for a long time. I remember meeting Joy I met her in 2016, but I started working with her. I hired her as my coach in 2018. And I went to a retreat that she was holding in Sedona in the February of 2018. I had just started working with her. I was so new to this work. And I was at this retreat with all these women who were meditating and doing Reiki, and I was out of my league. I was like, I don't know how to meditate. I don't know what's happening. Where's my computer? I need to work. That was all that I understood at that time. And I had a pretty major shift at that retreat. I meditated for the first time in my entire life. There was a lot that happened there. But one of my biggest memories that stands out from that trip was going to the Grand Canyon with Joy and seeing the expansiveness of that Grand Canyon. And I stood beside the Grand Canyon and just stared into this massive, awe-inspiring hole in the ground. And I was struck by how limitless this world is. I don't know that I claimed it at the time. I don't know that I understood what I was speaking to the universe at that time. But it was in that moment that I decided that I was ready to grow and that I was all in with this work. It has been a journey. It has been a roller coaster. It has had its ups and downs. It has been one of absolute awe, of understanding what we as human beings are capable of. Many of you know I'm an ex-cocaine addict, ex-alcoholic, ex-workaholic, all the things. And if I can do it, anybody can. And so I sit here today in absolute gratitude and love for this work, for this community, for anyone who is curious about what if I could grow? What if anything could be possible? What if I could actually have what I want? What if I could go to my deathbed with no regrets? What if I could create the life of my dreams? What if anything was possible? And that's what I experience now. I still have the negative emotions come in. That's part of the human experience of experiencing the frustration and the anger and the triggers and the laughter and the bliss and the gratitude. It all belongs. But the roller coaster ride is over. And I am now steady as I understand that everything I desire is right here. We all have access to it right here, right now. We need only claim it. We need only decide to have the experience. And so as I step into a new year, I am excited for what we are creating. I am excited for what I'm creating. I'm excited for what's next. But I am taking a moment today to honor the growth, to honor how far I've come, to honor this community that I am so grateful to be a part of, and to reflect on the journey. I feel as if I have come home to myself today, and I recognize the power that each and every one of us has simply by choosing. I hope you have an incredible, beautiful, awe-inspiring day. However you experience today, if you felt yourself wanting to move and shift and change things, or if you felt yourself just being in reflection, or perhaps you found yourself experiencing those perceived negative emotions, wherever you found yourself today, pause for a moment and reflect. Reflect on how far you've come and celebrate the fuck out of yourself. Because you, my dear one, are a superhero. And I love you. I believe in you. And I see your power. Have an incredible day, evening. Have an incredible weekend. I have got a weekend full of celebrations and shenanigans. So watch the Instagram story because I am certain there will be some fun on there. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.